being allowed yet.
That's good. That's a good choice. Nice.
8,636 feet up in New Mexico, down a one-lane dirt track. That's where you'll find me. So welcome to my home. A son and a father, we built on this land when I was 13 years old, using 20 penny nails, all driven by hand. So welcome to my home. You know, if peace is worth seeking, I'm here to say I've never found it down a black top road. I need air that is clear and a cool mountain breeze. So welcome to my home. And the river and the Whitman runs wild. Here at the top of the world. And the river, she runs wild as I hold my lady, my girl. $8,636 feet, that's heaven, that's New Mexico. You know, I sleep so soundly when the fire's burning low. So welcome to my home. You know, peace is worth seeking, I'm here to say I never found it down a black top road. I need air that is clear, a cool mountain breeze. So welcome to my home. Please welcome to my home.
Beautiful. Yeah.
We've got a place that both families, where Ann and I met, it's outside Eagle Nest.
Okay.
A little place called Idlewild.
Okay.
There.
I know where that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My girlfriend looked at a place there when she was looking for a house out there. Ended up in Rancho Taos with her ex-husband and a 1,500 square foot adobe out on a ridge, which we ended up living in for the last 3 years until we lost our well.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I would have stayed there. It's the best place in the world
Yeah.
to me.
So lost your well. What is that?
Our well died.
The well's dried up.
It basically, for 4 families, they put us basically, and she couldn't bathe for 6 months because right when it went out, it was winter. It just started to be winter in Taos, and they wouldn't drill.
Yeah.
They couldn't drill. So she actually started making the noise because this was her dream house. It was her dream house. And she started saying things like, you know, I'd kind of like to live by my son again. He lives in Rowlett, Texas. And she said something like, we're getting older now, and it's when you get sick here or when you get something bad in New Mexico, they fly care flight you to Albuquerque,
Yeah, they do.
which they have nothing in
Yeah.
Taos. They have nothing in
Yeah.
Angel Fire either.
Yeah.
But actually, Angel Fire depends on Taos.
Yeah.
Holy Cross, and Holy Cross has got nothing, basically. But the last thing was I want to take a bath again. So she finally, I said, "Are you really wanting to sell this house? Because this is your house, man." And she said, "Yeah." So we put it up on the market, and then we're working with a company in Dallas that buys a house for you where you're moving to,
Okay.
and then when you sell your house where you were,
Uh-huh.
you pay them back that money that you bought the house with. It's a really cool thing. It probably costs more money than it's worth,
Yeah.
but it was worth it to us because we knew we couldn't sell that house at that moment.
Yeah.
We had to wait for a well to be dug again, and then and it's not a good time obviously for real estate because of the
No.
inflation and everything. So but she finally said that's it. We ended up getting what we asked for it.
Yeah.
Basically got $495 for it, and that paid off. We owed about $203 on it, I think, and now we owe about $211 on a house in Rockwall. So kind of evened out.
Yeah.
But it's funny you should play that song because now I have to play this song because this is my New Mexico song.
Okay.
I don't know if I've played this already or if you heard it already, but I woke up one morning and I had a voice in my head say, "Wow, you're breathing." And I thought, that's weird. Grabbed a pen and a pad and went out in the living room, looked out my picture window, and wrote this song. Just basically everything I saw. Every day I wake to find I'm still breathing. It always shocks me I'm still here. To take a waking breath again, it's very comforting. Another day, another sky so clear. Sunchokes are blooming everywhere. It's funny what a little rain can do. Jackrabbits and prairie dogs, quite a pair, and the hummers are all here too. It's a lovely morning, a great day to be alive. Trees are dancing in the wind. The lizards are making the cats cry. He's hoping for a glimpse of their Cheshire grins. It's a lovely morning in New Mexico. Birds are chirping and eating well. Sugar water is all ready to go. It's a wonderful place to dwell. Oh, it's a wonderful place to dwell. Oh. Autumn will return on some near future date. The elk come down to blare their trumpets. They come each year to find their mates, and it's almost like they use a compass. With the winter snow, it gets quiet as a mouse, and the star canopy at night shows everything. We'll stay inside our comfortable house, drink our coffee and hold on for spring. It's a lovely morning, a great day to be alive. Trees are dancing in the wind. The lizards are making my cats cry. He's hoping for a glimpse of their Cheshire grins. It's a lovely morning in New Mexico. Birds are chirping and eating well. Sugar water is all ready to go. It's a wonderful place to dwell. Oh, it's a wonderful place to dwell. Oh, it's a wonderful place we dwell. New Mexico.
Yeah.
You guys open?
Yep.
Howdy.
Open for business.
Cool.
How are you?
Come on in. I'm good. You?
How's everybody?
Can't complain.
I'm hoping not. If you're here complaining, you're in the wrong freaking place.
Yeah.
Well, we're the Michigan contingent.
Oh,
and
cool.
We don't complain about anything because it's warm.
Oh, that's
no
a good
snow
point.
on the ground. And so,
We wouldn't even complain if there was snow, actually.
I bet there's state laws about that there.
Where in Michigan? I'm in, now they're
Remind me your name.
moving up.
Yeah, Randy Palmer.
They're moving
Okay.
up. They're
Nice to
moving
meet you,
up.
man.
Good to meet you. I mean, I don't know if we met. I don't think we did, but I think
Hi,
I
I'm Mike.
recognize.
Hey, Mike. I'm Bill.
Hi.
Hi.
This
Mike
is
Ward.
this is Camp
Hi, Randy.
NashBill. This is Bill Nash's
Good,
camp. See, this
good.
is why I call it that.
Yep.
And it used to be Nashville used to be right over there, and I've outlasted them.
You've outlasted it?
Nashville, yeah.
Yep.
Matter of fact, people used to come by here and say, "Is this Camp Nashville?" And I'd say, "Nope. Go right on over there. Get your best song out. If they'll let you sit down there, go ahead and play it. And then when they kick you out, come back here and play your worst song." Always came back.
Play their worst song all
Worst
weekend.
song.
You know what
Re-
to do it.
I will do it. I'll do mine.
You do your worst song.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Will you do yours?
I think I got a stinker here or there. Yeah.
We were talking about being into B material now. We've been,
Oh, yeah.
circling all weekend.
Yeah.
I've heard all my good ones.
stinker once in a while.
Cool. Well, you want to kick it off?
You can go, actually, because I just played. And if you're right in line with...
I didn't hear it though.
Oh, you want to hear it? Does you mind if he hears it again?
No.
Is it a
no,
good
no,
one
no.
or is it
I gotta get my guitar.
Oh, it's a good one.
It's
Yeah.
a good one, then we want to hear it.
Okay, well,
We want to
good.
hear good stuff. Keep it up, not down.
Oh,
Positive.
You know, you
Positive.
do what you like, but if we get into a sad off, I'm gonna have to
But-
start drinking.
Speaking of drinking, I might have to bum with water.
There's some water underneath that table right over there. Some water bottles.
What's your name?
I'm Bill Nash. That's why I
Oh,
call
it's
it
NashBill.
Camp Nashville, yes. Matter of fact, this
Oh.
needs to be straightened out a little bit there. This, I've had this camp right here since 1998. So this is my 25th year.
I love what you've done with the place.
Thank you.
Wonderful, yeah.
It looks about the same as it does every year, pretty much. But I'm happy with it.
I'm sure.
It's got the '70s carpeting,
It surely.
the dark cupboards.
You know, we've had so much.
good.
We used to put hay down here when it got real wet, and we killed all the grass. So now it's just a mud pile when it rains.
Yeah.
But I was just playing Randy my New Mexico song because he just played his New Mexico song.
Right.
So I'll play my New Mexico song again. I woke up one day and I got a voice in my head saying, "Wow, you're still breathing." So I went out in the living room and wrote this song. I just lost the word. Isn't that funny? You can't do that. Hi there. Every day I wake to find I'm still breathing. It always shocks me I'm still here. To take a waking breath again, it's very comforting. Another day, another sky so clear. Sunchokes are blooming everywhere. It's funny what a little rain can do. Jackrabbits and prairie dogs, quite a pair. And the hummers are all here too. It's a lovely morning, a great day to be alive. Trees are dancing in the wind. The lizards are making the cats cry. He's hoping for a glimpse of their Cheshire grins. It's a lovely morning in New Mexico. Birds are chirping and eating well. Sugar water is all ready to go. It's a wonderful place to dwell. Oh, it's a wonderful place to dwell. Autumn will return on some near future date. The elk come down to blare their trumpets. Oh, they come each year to find their mates, and it's almost like they use a compass. With the winter snow, it gets quiet as a mouse, and the star canopy at night shows everything. We'll stay inside our comfortable house, drink our coffee and hold on for spring. It's a lovely morning, a great day to be alive. Trees are dancing in the wind. The lizards are making my cats cry. He's hoping for a glimpse of their Cheshire grins. It's a lovely morning in New Mexico. Birds are chirping and eating well. Sugar water is all ready to go. It's a wonderful place to dwell. Oh, it's a wonderful place to dwell. Oh, it's a wonderful place we dwell.
I liked it better the second time.
Second time. It felt better the second time.
Nice touch on your guitar.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I have too many stories to say about that. And I'm in my 36th year with MS, and I'm left side. My left side is weak, and I've played the guitar for 52 years. And my only exercise is the upper body with the guitar. I can't really walk very well, and I certainly can't exercise. But I developed over the last 25 years. There've been times here when the temperature will get up to 98 degrees, and heat is the worst exacerbator for me, and I can't play anything. But over the years, I've developed ways with altered tunings and multiple capos on the guitar to be able to use 1 and 2 fingers to play songs.
Wow.
And I've been teaching that. I'm teaching at school here this is the 6th or 7th year I've taught for Steve Seskin. And I teach at Rocky Mountain too, at the Folks Fest.
Okay.
For the 15 years now I've been teaching there. And it's all out of necessity. I want to play until I'm 95 years old if I can. And even if I have to use 1 finger, I'm going to play.
Bless you.
That's my story. I'll play one of those songs when we get around again that has more than 1, maybe more than 3 capos.
Cool.
We'll see what
You're
happens.
making it work.
You gotta.
Is that same as the song school there?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
RJ,
yeah, in Lions.
RJ Cowdery.
I know RJ very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, running her
She's
down.
on staff there now too, I think,
Yeah.
just about every year.
Yeah, she's been trying to.
Oh, you need to come. You need to come. You're too close to not come. Don't you live in Denver?
No,
No,
I'm
you don't live in
Michigan.
Denver? Oh, you're in Michigan, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were out there west.
Everything's close by airplane, but
That's true.
a week is a lot rather still not retired.
Well, I tell you what, it's that school is the most well-rounded school you'll see.
I've
got
heard
everything.
good things.
It's really great. I heartily recommend it. Changed my life.
And your word, sugar water.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that a great word?
Yeah, it's for hummingbirds.
Right.
Mostly,
Yeah. But
You have
like
hummingbirds
some words
there,
are
right?
musical, like sugar water.
Oh,
Isn't that
sure,
just like
yeah.
It sounds like a title, doesn't
It
it?
does. Like you could write a whole song.
Play that
about
sugar water song.
Yeah. Right. So this song was inspired by a podcast about skywriters. These are the planes that go up and they write words in the sky. And the interviewer was asking the pilot, what are you asked to write? Of course, marry me, very common. And also, this one time, I'm sorry. And the interviewer's like, oh, did it work? And the pilot's like, I have no idea. No one ever comes back and tells me these things.
That's great.
I'm an old Navy pilot and a writer in the sky. If there's something big you need to say, well, I might be your guy. A man runs to my hangar, says his name is Dave, and he's got an urgent job for me as I'm putting up my plane. He says, can you write? I'm sorry. So big that she'll believe. Then can you do it all before the 6 o'clock train leaves? Well, I saw his desperation and the tear stains on his face, and I didn't have the heart to say, well, it's probably too late. So I jumped back in my aeroplane and I took off straight and high. For if one thing life has taught me, love is always worth a try. Now here's your part. I swoop into my pattern, and it's kinda clouded sight. It's a fine day for flying as the white smoke trails behind. The letter S is tricky. It's a curve that goes both ways, at the beginning of the hottest word you'll ever have to say. And I think about his woman with a teardrop in her eye. She's walking toward the station. Will she look up at the sky? Will she see these words I'm tracing? Will she know that they're for Dave? Will she pause and change direction? Or will she step up on that train? Here we go. Ooh. Man walks to my hangar, says his name is Dave, and asks if I remember him 5 years ago today. And he smiles and shows a picture of his wife and family, shakes my hand and thanks me for the words that changed everything. Well, I'm an old Navy pilot and a writer in the sky. If there's something big you need to say, well, I might be your guy.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, that's
All
great.
right,
Thank you.
Yeah. What a beautiful sounding guitar.
Right? Isn't that
He's got a
gorgeous?
tuning going on there, I think.
Yeah, it's an open G with a low C in the bass.
Yeah. My favorite,
Admiral's tuning.
my latest favorite to work with is C suspended 2. CG, CG, CD.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm. CGC.
Oh my god.
CGC.
CG,
Yeah.
CG, CD.
Okay.
It's either that or Hawaiian Slack Key CGD, GCD. It's good too.
Those are
That sounds
really
great.
close to.
Who built that guitar?
Sorry.
Who built the guitar?
This is James Goodall.
Yeah.
It's a Goodall. Yeah, it's just a big old grand piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a
Really
big,
lucky to
big
have
butt
it.
on it.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
Thank you.
In 2016, I was camped over by the New Folk camp. I was a finalist that year, but there was it rained after, in all my experience, and Ann, my wife, would come to see me, and so she was staying in a nice place, so back in town, and so I was. We got to spend the night in my little two-man tent, and on a Walmart blow-up air mattress with a sheet, and it was the worst night of our marriage.
Are you
Oh,
saying
no.
you got trapped? You
Yeah.
got trapped by the water?
Yeah,
By the,
yeah, she got trapped. She couldn't leave, so
Couldn't
she
go.
had to stay.
Oh
and
my
she spent-
God.
and share my tent with me, but the coolest thing happened the next morning. You know, and it's right at that time when it's not dawn, but it's it's coming.
uh-huh.
You know, it's just that I opened up the tent flap, and there were several gentlemen walking down the road, and they were carrying a flag, and they were wearing metal vests with medals on it. It was Memorial Day
Oh
morning,
my God.
and they were honoring somebody they loved.
Oh my God.
That's all I could tell, about
That's
it.
a song.
And they weren't out there to be seen because it was way too
Way in the
early.
morning,
Nobody's up, and it's muddy and stuff, and they're just tromping down the road. And so I wrote this song, and I couldn't finish it, so I got Randy Brown to help me.
Oh, Randy
So it's a
helped you.
co-write with Randy.
Great.
Rows of crosses march across the meadow to where I stand at the grave of my father. I held my breath when the rifles thundered. The chaplain said, "We must move onward." This question haunts my mind. Onward. Was it worth my daddy's life? So I remember my mother's sadness and tears that fell on the flag that they gave her. A bugle sounded and they called him hero. She whispered, "Lover, how can I move onward?" Onward. This question haunts my mind. Onward. Was it worth the sacrifice? Onward into the great unknown. How will I move on? Onward. I stand before you and I salute my youngest son. He's a living proof Yes, for him I'd fight, I'd die. So I'll place flowers beside your marker, bow my head, and I'll thank you, Father. Was it worth it? Only you can tell me. So speak the truth. Help me move on. Onward. Onward. This question haunts my mind. Onward. Will it worth the sacrifice? Onward into the great unknown. How will I move on? And when will the dying be done? Onward.
Very nice.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow. Thank you.
You say you were new folk?
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
16 and 11.
16 and 11?
Yeah, I was a
Okay.
finalist in those years.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was 17
Yeah.
and then 20.
Well, I
Nice.
bet that may be
Nice.
where you look so familiar. 'Cause I
Yeah.
was here probably watching you.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
sure.
20 was virtual.
Yeah.
But 17
Right.
was
Yeah.
this year. That was
Yeah.
Rachel Kilgore.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Or,
That was a
yeah,
great year.
Rabbit in the Road.
Oh, Rabbit in the Road, man. What a
That
song.
was-
Every jaw dropped
What
in
a
that
song.
theater when she
What a song.
sang
She's
it.
just amazing.
That was
Yeah.
Mia Rose's year too,
And
wasn't
Mia
it?
Rose,
Yeah,
yep.
I love Mia.
Yep,
That
yep.
was great. Mia Rose made my
Cool.
day at song school because I taught her my capo class and she loved it. She picked it up. At the break, we went to lunch and she worked up behind Steve Sesk and got behind his ear and said, "Bill Nash just rocked my world." Mia, yes. I love Mia. After that, I really love Mia.
She's in my Toonsmith songwriting group.
Oh, great.
Small,
Excellent.
small writing group, and you write once a month. And she's
Sweet.
yeah. We've watched her get married. And have a
Oh, yeah,
kid,
sure.
and, you know, it's just amazing. Yeah,
So,
fan as well. Yeah.
Oh,
with
me
it
too.
being Memorial Day tomorrow,
Yeah.
this is called WWTFS. High atop of buildings I've soared, watched over every shore. I stood tall, welcomed all great fallen heroes home from war. I could bring crowds to their feet, waving to old glory's drumbeat. Hands on hearts, threadbare, torn apart, like our democracy. I'm frayed around the edges, faded blues and blood reds. My stripes and stars, stained and marred. I don't remember how I fell this far. I don't remember
not the perfect union, I admit. All the sins both sides commit. Truth benders, patriots and pretenders, hope to God I've seen the worst of it. I'm afraid around the edges, faded blues and blood reds, divided as we are with all our battle scars. I don't remember how I fell this far. I don't remember how I fell this far. From the shores of Tripoli to the surface of the moon. Carry on, carry on. Those yearning to be free, what so many fought to be, from sea to almost shining seas. Wherever I am raised to fly, do my part to guard and guide, unyielding to the last, even at half-mast, night or day standing by. I'm afraid around the edges, faded blues and blood reds surround my 50 stars and this land of ours. Don't ever let me fall again this far. Don't ever let me fall again this far. Don't ever let me fall again this far. Don't ever let me fall again this far.
Wow, that's great.
I don't think I've read that one from you.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. Hey, Ann. Make sure you move up a little bit because you're going to run into this thing here.
Theo. Hi, Theo. I'm Mike. Detroit.
Detroit, I heard.
Oh,
I gave him the dope.
where
on
are
it.
you from, Theo?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth. All right.
So, Memorial Day. There's a song that seems appropriate for it. I used to live in Washington, D.C. I was very close to Arlington Cemetery. And I like to go there. It's just a beautiful place.
Yeah.
And I found out that I had a relative there. And he was 19 years old when he died. He was aboard a submarine that was sunk off the coast of Japan in 1944.
Wow.
He's a fireman. And up on the hill there are these 88 gravestones
Yeah.
that the Navy, I'm assuming the Navy put up. And there he was at the top, and one of his relatives, my relative,
Yeah.
put his picture there, so I had a picture of him as well.
Mm.
And so the coda to this story is that in February, my sister sent me a newspaper article that they found the submarine.
Oh my gosh.
And,
Wow.
no one knew where it was since 1944.
Holy shit.
Sunk off the coast of
Japan.
Hokkaido.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, so in discovering him, being in Arlington Cemetery, I wrote this song. Stars were shining on the acres of stone, high above the city lights. And as I wandered the countless rows alone, the names were fading in the night. I hear the whispers of those long gone, buried in the sacred ground I'm standing on. Sons and daughters, brothers, sisters, lovers, husbands and wives, the young and old ones, all tied to someone. So many wars, so many lives. Every day, so many more are laid to rest in Arlington. And the sharp salutes to faces mute tell the tale of what war has always done. I recognize so many weathered, chiseled names. Upon a hill I see my own. I never knew him, but he's family just the same. There's a tie of blood you'll find with every stone. I hear the echo of taps in my ear. It's the music of farewell, inviting tears. I count the generations in their quiet stations, with only time left to defend. And I say a prayer or two, there's nothing else to do. Still I wish these wars would end. 'Cause every day, so many more are laid to rest in Arlington. And the sharp salutes to faces mute to tell the tale of what war has always done.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Theo!
That's a piece of work.
Thank you. And it's his first time here. Did we cover that? Did we? All right, good.
Yes, it's true.
Dave Boutet.
So this was an assignment writing this song. This was a Lamb's songwriter retreat assignment about having to let somebody go do their thing. You have to let, like, when people, your loved ones have to do their thing, you gotta let them do their thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what Lambs is.
Oh, way up in northern
Lamb's
Michigan,
retreat.
there's a guy named John Lamb, and every November he has 2 weekends where you go up there for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's a songwriters retreat.
Yeah.
You write a song, but then you
Where?
also
Which state?
Michigan, way up,
Okay.
way up in northern
in what
Michigan.
month?
In November.
November.
It's First 2
Yeah.
weekends. Right.
That's a
right.
reaction.
Yeah, well, luckily
He's in Fort Worth,
you don't have
so-
the nice weather tempting you to go out to the beach or anything. It's usually pretty drizzly, cold.
Yeah, that's true.
and
You'd stay inside and write a song. Right?
Exactly.
Which is actually perfect for it. We've debated this. Does it have to be in November? But it turns
It
out
has to be.
Turns
It's
out
perfect.
it has to be in November.
That's great.
No doubt about it. So this is, I had, what do we got? 48 hours to
Yeah,
write this
48
song.
hours
And in
to
those
write it.
48 hours, you're like going, like attending workshops,
You're busy.
open mics, doing all this stuff, and there's absolutely no time to write a song.
Right.
But you have to have it ready by
Anyway, yeah.
Sunday morning. So.
Yeah, it's legendary.
I'm not the kind for long goodbye. You say what you have to say. Throw your pennies in the water and be on your way. I'm not the kind to stand on the shore and stare out at the waves, pulling grass from the sand to weave you a homecoming braid. When you are through with the sea, when you are through with the sea. Oh, the captains try to read my mind when they pass on the street. They may know the wind and the tide, but they'll never know me. And I will never wear a chapel veil or kneel to a candle's glow, but I'll give thanks to the maidens that wait in the undertow. When you are through with the sea, when you are through with the sea. When horses run wild through the town and pirates fill the bay, I can tell by their song that you're not long away. And I will tie apron strings, and I will sew a fine feather bed, and I'll fix you a supper and a place to lay your head. When you are through with the sea, when you are through with the sea. Red beets from the garden, 7 tangerines from Spain, 6 more days, I beg your pardon, 5 are all that remain. 4 nights full of rain and thunder, 3 chops from the butcher's shed, 2 upon 1 pillow slumber, 1 fine morning in a feather bed. Oh, 8 red beets from the garden, 7 tangerines from Spain, 6 more days, I beg your pardon, 5 are all that remain. Yeah, 4 nights full of rain and thunder, 3 chops from the butcher's shed, 2 upon 1 pillow of slumber, 1 fine morning in a feather bed. Ah, 1 fine morning in a feather bed. Ah, 1 fine morning in a feather bed.
That's great.
Nice.
Yeah. That's all right. There's a bug like tunneling his way down.
Is there a bug in there? Really?
One night and he just started tunneling his
Well,
way down.
the lady that gave me these gave me this bag of 600 of those. I'm not going to try to move that.
Yeah.
I've gone through about 150. So if there's bugs in there, I'm
There's
sorry.
a lot of fresh breath around Kansas.
People have been in there. They've been digging in there.
I was just at the Chicago Institute of Arts 2 weekends ago, and there's in the pop art area, ultra modern art. There's one exhibit that all it is this pile of brightly colored foil wrap candies.
Oh my God.
And when you read the exhibit piece,
Yeah.
you're instructed to take one,
Oh.
so that the piece is always changing.
Oh, of course. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
It's a constantly changing.
I have a daughter who loved that.
Yeah.
Excited for that.
Gotta get a drink before I start.
Yes, it's a good idea. It's not raining yet, so
It's so hard to take it in the middle.
Yeah. Is it supposed to rain tonight?
no. I said the R word, but
Oh.
Ann said the R word last night, and
we
everybody
all
left.
Hit the road. Yeah.
And your name is?
Oh, I'm Ann. Ann Zimmerman from
Ann?
Kansas.
Okay.
Just trying to I can turn this in the right key. Okay. An independent woman, credentials and degrees. Life looms large, I take charge. I do as I please. Driving fast, I turned at last on a road I didn't know. And I caught the eye of a quiet guy set to ride the rodeo. Who'd ever thought I'd fall for a cowboy? Rode a pony that was 10 times my size. What an unexpected change to dream of riding the range across the prairies under star-spangled skies. He looked, but he said little. His mount was dapple gray, and though he hardly spoke, his words, they carried my heart away. His hands were gentle on the reins. I longed to share his dreams. And my, oh my, those hard work thighs in their well-worn Wrangler jeans. Who'd have ever thought I'd fall for a cowboy? Who'd have known I'd go for bow-legged thighs? What an unexpected change to dream of riding the range across the prairies under star-spangled skies. I said, didn't your kind ride off in the sunset 100 years long gone? He said, I've got work to do, but I could show it all to you if you'd care to ride along. Oh, who'd have ever thought? Now I've grown tired of meetings and memos and pale fluorescent lights shining non-stop on my cluttered desktop where the collars and smiles are tight. So take away these rooms too small, ceilings, walls, and floors, and show me to the man whose heart is big as all outdoors. Who'd ever thought I'd fall for a cowboy? Sparkle of a buck and bronc in his eyes. What an unexpected change to dream of riding the range across the prairies under star-spangled skies. What an unexpected change to dream of riding the range across the prairies under star-spangled skies. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay-hoo, yodelay, maybe he loves me too.
Nice.
Thanks for doing that one.
It was your voice that made me think of it.
That's right.
I have a friend in Kansas City named Joy Zimmerman.
You know, I know of Joy, and I think we might have met one time. We are not related.
Yeah, No, she's new to the area. She was in Minneapolis before that. So she's only been there, I think, about 4 years.
That's kind of made a splash.
Yeah, she has made a splash. That's what.
Yeah, I live 3 hours from there, so.
Okay.
But
she's
that's
really
the thing.
she's tremendous.
Yeah, you could have said that you were related.
I could, but I could also say that Bob and I are related, and you know.
She has actually.
That's true.
The first time I met her, her and I were paired up by Andy at Farm, and she had a song about
Cousin Bob.
Bob.
Oh, that's right. I heard it one time. Yeah, I always called him Cousin Bob, even before I heard her song.
Yeah, it's a really good song.
Well, this is only 2 cables, so I'll start you off slow.
Oh wow!
This is in Dadgad, so that's where we start. This is my Colorado song. I used to live in Colorado, and then I moved to Texas for 32 years. And when I started going to Rocky Mountain Folks Festival in Lyons, the first thing I did was wrote a love song for Colorado because I was missing it. It's hard to live in Texas, but somebody's got to do it, I guess. If you get lost in this, I sometimes get lost in this song. I'll be sitting on the side of a mountain somewhere, and I'm gone. The lyrics will leave me and everything. Sometimes late at night, the wind picks up and takes me high up where the snow lives on a mountain. A cabin warmed by fire, high on a hillside, is where my heart lives. Would you like to see it? It's the finest place I know, just my home. My soul's in Colorado, don't you know? The winter winds blow cold through mountain passes until the Chinooks come with their warm breezes. The winter chill gives way, life begins to bloom in. Even on the high tundra, columbine blossom. It's the brightest place I've known, just like home. Colors, Colorado. Just lost it right there. Pick up my seasons now. When springtime comes again, as it always does, the riverbeds rise with the snowfall water. The water's icy cold, rolls past old boulders, placed in the stream here by some ancient glacier. Now that water moves my soul like liquid gold. Colors Colorado, riches untold. And when the fall is here, when the season changes, just lost again. Let me try that again. Let's see. When the fall is here, when the season changes, cold starts its trek down from the great divide. The aspen leaves change hue, all with the first freeze. Mountains turn yellow gold in all their splendor. It's a beautiful sight to see, the yellows and greens. It's lovely Colorado, nature in harmony. It's the color in Colorado, nature's harmony. Thanks. Thank you.
Made me think of Jackson Emerson today with Arizona.
I love Jackson.
Yeah,
Yes.
Something.
such a good song. A lot of us wrote COVID songs and most of them gone away, but this one kind of stuck around. It's called The Table. Sitting with my coffee, trouble on my mind, no quarantine damn shut, running out of dimes in this broken record news. Anxiety and fear offers little reassurance that we will persevere. My cup sits on the table that my great-granddaddy made. Old hand carved solid cherry, 1858, and it holds 9 generations. Struggles, pain, and joy. Every crack and dent a story laid deep into the wood. Oh, la, 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 la. Winter 1918, the flu came like a storm. Aunts and uncles huddled closely, just trying to keep warm, and they laid their dying babies on this table and they prayed that they'd make it through the dark night to see the light of day. Uncle Bobby sat here shaking back in 1942. He ate one last stack of pancakes and they shipped him overseas, and it was barely 6 weeks later Grandma heard the doorbell ring, and she knew before she opened it the news that they would bring. Oh, la, 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 la.
Dust Bowls and depressions, Pearl Harbor, 9/11. Humanity's always had its fight. Somehow we always seem to make it through the night. Someday they'll tell the story about the 2020 plague, when the world ground down to silence, laid 1 million in their graves, and they'll sit around this table with their stories that will face, and they'll carve their marks like we did, deep into the grave.
Beautiful. Yeah. That's great.